Derrick, some solid man-to-man defense there down the stretch, but offensive rebounds for Oklahoma City late in this one hurt you guys. What did you see late in this one?
We had to help our bigs rebound. We should have gained rebound a little bit better, but we just couldn't get to the balls tonight, I guess. But if anything, we could learn from it. And next game, put the emphasis on rebounding the ball because we're playing against another big team.
Quite the matchup between you and Russ all night long. Describe what that matchup is like and playing against you two going after each other, given the relationship that you guys have.
You know, it's always fun playing against a player like that. He's so dynamic with what he does and how he plays, and he's figuring out with that team what to do. They're following behind him. And tonight, I think if we would have rebounded a little bit better, it would have gave us a chance to win the game.
I know you're obviously more concerned about the winning and the losing, but for you personally, over 30 points for the first time as a Knick, good to check that off the box for you?
Tell you the truth, nah. That 30 don't mean nothing when you lose. And the way that we lost, it wasn't any grit, it wasn't any grind, and we can't come out and play like that, period.
Do you think he had I know being at the Garden, did Russell had an extra chip maybe going against you or whatever?
For what?
For Russell to be here trying to put on a show a little bit.
That's everybody that comes in the building. They're going to come and play hard. They're going to come and play just because of the lights and who show up at the game. This is New York, so no matter who we're playing against, especially with me, they're going to come out and play.
You talked about in Chicago you had to do a lot of things that you don't have to do here.
Yeah.
It looks like Russ has to do that now.
Yeah, you could tell. He's doing it, though. He's finding ways to get around it. Like I said, his team is following behind him, learning how to play with him, and that's all you would want for your teammates is to follow you. He's a leader of that team, and they go how he go.
Derrick said that he thought that sometimes when the ball was at the elbow when you guys had it, there was missed opportunities to get it out to shooters. Did you see that over the course of the game?
Well, which opportunity? I mean, when the pinch post?
Yeah, he said that there was our shooters open, and sometimes you guys missed those shooters. Did you see that over the course of the game?
I really didn't see it. Normally, I'm at the top of the key, and normally I'm coming off, and for the handoff, I'm going right to the corner, or like I said, I'm at the top of the key, and I'm just trying to read the play. You would probably have to ask the bigs or the guys that's in the pinch post area who got the ball at that time what they saw. But for me, I'm trying to read the game, trying to cut as hard as I can to get to my spot so that open up the floor and give us space.
We saw some big-time defense from you down the stretch, but what was a challenge for you guys trying to grab a couple of those defensive rebounds late?
Yeah, it's just, we got manhandled, and that's tough, Russ definitely puts a lot of pressure on the bigs, when he's going downhill like that. But at the end of the day, it's always tough knowing that, we lost the game on the glass.
And at this point, you would expect to see those numbers from Russ. He's been doing that all season long. But when you have guys like Cantor and Adams come in, what were they able to do tonight on the glass?
They were able to get a lot of rebounds, a lot of offensive rebounds, and that was the difference in the game. It's disappointing. We got to bounce back.
And for you, coming off of the last week where you haven't been feeling well, what did it mean for you to be in this game late and be able to put up 25 minutes? How are you feeling?
It's tough. I want to play better, obviously, and get into a rhythm. But right now, I just got to stay focused on my progress and get ready for the next one.
You use the word manhandled. I mean, how do you guys change that?
How do we change that?
How do you avoid having that happen again?
Just got to keep grinding, man. It's not fun to have that happen to you and then have to answer questions about, guys out-rebounding you, out-competing you. But they're a tough team, and we'll see them again.